Hi everyone, it's Dave from DailyTechTV and I've got another video update for you today, being recorded with the Kodak PlayFULL digital camera. Now, I've been recording a project for the Geekanoids channel for probably about 2 weeks now. It's a really important video to me. I've done probably in total about 2 days of video recording, so about 16 hours. And that's just to get probably about a minute's worth of footage out of it, and then I've got, I would imagine, probably about 3 to 4 days of editing to do on this particular project. And I wanted to share with you today the fact that I was using the Nikon D5100 camera. I'm going to show you something I found out about the camera that could be useful to you, and also just to let you know the sort of things that I have to go through when I'm recording, because I did actually record 2 whole scenes with the wrong settings on the camera, and then I had to re-record them. So this is the Nikon D5100 I've been using for the recording, and you can see my white screen in the background there. That's the sort of white backdrop that I use for my videos. See my hand waving about in front of the camera. And then if I go back down to the D5100 screen, you'll see that when I put my hand in front of the D5100 and then perhaps take it away, the white screen behind goes sort of lighter and darker. So I wasn't too happy about this change in the lightness and darkness, and this is because the exposure is actually changing, so it's trying to compensate for something slightly darker coming in front of the lens. Now there is on the D5100 a little button here, and it's for locking the exposure. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but AEL means automatic exposure lock, and then the one underneath autofocus lock. And I was pushing this and there was nothing coming up on the screen, so it wasn't making the change that I needed. So a little tip for you: you can go into the menu settings on the camera. Now you're going to have to excuse the reflections, I'll try and get rid of those as much as I can. But if you go into the custom setting menu on the D5100 and then go across all the way down to F controls, so on this setting here, F controls, and then push the OK button, and then you've got a scrollable list here where you can assign different buttons to different tasks. So you need to go down to where it says F2, assign AEL AFL button, and then push OK again. Now initially my selection was on this top one, which is AF lock, and what I needed to change it to was to AE lock, hold, and then push OK again. Now I'm going to come out of the menu and show you what difference that makes. So you can see the white changing, so the exposure changing, and now I'm going to push this button here, the AEL button or the lock button, and if you look on the screen here, we've got a little symbol come up saying AEL. You have to excuse it being a little bit out of focus, but now when I place my hand in front and take it away, the exposure doesn't change. So I've locked that exposure in, so the picture quality that you're going to see in the final video isn't going to go lighter and darker as different things come into the scene. So I hope that's helped. As I say, I just wanted to share a little bit of what I've been through in setting up this video shot and in setting up the Nikon D5100. If you've got any questions about making that setting, please do let me know, and I'll just email you or message you the instructions on how to lock the exposure on the D5100. But I hope that that little video has helped you out. So thanks very much for watching. I'm going to get on with the rest of my videoing for the day, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another video update. Bye bye for now.